Hi, this is Darrin from Spear Guitar USA. Today I'm going to be talking about the Spear Gladius HT. HT is for hardtail. One of the last videos I did was for the Gladius SW, the Swirl. This is from the same series, but it is a completely different instrument. I'm going to explain why. Start with, this guitar is extremely sharp looking. This is the scratched iron finish. You can really see that really well, but it is a beautiful, beautiful finish on here. When I first got this guitar and I opened the box, by looking at it, I expected it to weigh a ton. I mean, it looks like it's going to be heavy. I've got to say, and I'm being 100% honest, this is the most well-balanced guitar that I have ever played. It's not too light, it's not too heavy, and it is just perfectly balanced between body and neck weight. I love the way this guitar feels. It just, the contours of it and everything, it sits up against your body really good. It's a really good feeling guitar. Other thing you notice, that it is a neck-through construction. This neck is a 5-ply Canadian maple and mahogany neck, and it's a neck-through construction, and then it's mahogany sides for the body sides. It has Indian rosewood fretboard, 24 frets, volume tone, push-pull coil split, and it is a hardtail. It's got a string-through body bridge. Really nice guitar. Stays in tune really well. It's got die-cast sealed machine heads on it. You can see there. The pickups that come in this are EMG HZs. Now I'll be honest, when I chose this guitar, I was a little reluctant to get it because of the pickups. I've had guitars in the past that had EMG HZ pickups. Now I'm a big fan of the EMG Actives, the 81, 89 or 8190, really good combinations. I really like them. But the guitars I've had that had the HZ pickups in the past, they look like the active ones. They were just all, just a sealed black, they look just like the active ones. But I didn't care for the way they sounded. They were kind of muddy and kind of weak, so I was a little reluctant. Well, they've redesigned them, and now they're in open, as you can see, they're in open pickups. So it just looks like a regular humbucker. They sound really good. I was really reluctant, also being a neck through body guitar. Neck through body guitars tend to need kind of a hotter pickup. Otherwise, they tend to have a lot of low end and stuff. These pickups cut through just fantastic. Just like all the other Spear guitars that I've gotten, this is the fourth one that I've received, and right out of the box, they play fantastic. Pull it out, tune it up, and start playing. You don't have to do a lot of messing around with stuff. I actually had to raise the action up a little on this. It was set a little bit lower than I like it. I don't like mine super low, so I had to actually raise it up a little bit, but the intonation is spot on. Other thing I forgot to mention is just got your standard 3-way switch, bridge, both, neck, just like standard 2 humbucker guitar. Anyway, I love the way this thing sounds, love the way that it plays. I think there's a whole lot more to really talk about as far as the guitar itself. It's the way it's built and everything. Anyhow, let's plug it in now and try some different styles and techniques and stuff, different sounds, and kind of see how it goes from there.